Cash flow crew, what's going on? All right, so today I'm gonna kind of get away from the blog real estate style recording and do a quick informational video, just because I've had some people to leave comments under some of my videos and reach out to me on social media to ask me about the virtual assistants that I use. And just for you guys who don't know what a virtual assistant is, a virtual assistant is someone who works remotely, not in the office, and they do everything by computer. So anything that can be done by computer, a virtual assistant can do, as far as answering phones, organizing documents, responding to emails, financial documents, really anything that can be done using a computer, a virtual assistant can do. And using a virtual assistant can save you just tons of money. If you just think about the different prices that you might pay somebody to answer the phone, or web design program, or whatever it is, that price a virtual assistant can do it for a fraction of the price. And these assistants can usually be hired for around $3 an hour. And I mean, that's just a hourly wage that you really can't beat. And for me, I have two virtual assistants hired now. One who has been with me almost for a year now, who earns $4 an hour, and she pretty much knows all of my systems, answers all of my calls, responds to calls, and just pretty much everything that I need done, and she knows how to do it. And another one who I've hired for a few months, who receives $3.25 an hour. And in the Philippines, this is actually a good wage. I've discussed it with them before and found out what they were earning in some of their other jobs, and they weren't making nearly as much. So this is a good opportunity for a lot of Filipino workers who want to do jobs as virtual assistants. But what I'm going to do now is show you guys the website that I use for my virtual assistants, where I hire virtual assistants from. So if you guys decide to use the website, be sure to click the link in the description. And feel free to check out some of the other links too, as far as books. The 4-Hour Workweek is another book that I've read where I actually learned about using virtual assistants. But all of that information will be in the description. All right, guys, so we'll start here on the home page, and it says, of course, world's largest and safest marketplace for finding rock star Filipino workers. And I think that this site right now is by far on top. Now, another popular website that a lot of people use is called Upwork.com, but it's one that I found isn't nearly as good as this site, because on Upwork.com, those workers are more so hired for short-term jobs like website design, graphic design, that type of thing. But as far as long-term employment, I found that this site is just much better because of the way that it's structured. But let's see here. And of course, on the main page, they show you some of the different jobs that you can hire virtual assistants for: WordPress expert, social media design, search engine optimization, programming. I mean, the list just goes on. Different job posts, some of the different jobs that people are looking for now. So we'll just choose one to see what people are looking for. Let's look at marketing and sales. And here you can just kind of get an idea of what other people are looking for if you want to kind of compare what you need a virtual assistant for. So we have job postings for content writers, appointment setters for real estate, which is also what my virtual assistants do now. And we'll just click on this one to see what they're looking for. So the job overview: speaking with inbound calls to set sales appointments for real estate. This is a very basic job description. I go a bit more into detail when I post, just so anybody who's looking for a job will know exactly what I need. Let's see, affiliate marketing manager, and you can see here they're paying $300 a month for this. And just a couple of more jobs here that pay around, let's see here, $200 to $225. Another one in pesos, negotiable. So for what these people are looking for, I mean, they're going to get a good bang for their buck. We'll check out another one. Let's look at some for social media posts. So we see we have here an affiliate marketing manager job, $300 a month. Facebook ads, copy, writing, and images. That's a negotiable job. A few part-time jobs here, but I mean, people post jobs just for, like I say, anything that can be done over the computer. And if you want to check it out, go and check out and see just what kind of jobs people are posting. But some of the businesses that use this website to hire their workers, and they list there some of the benefits. Your staff works from home at the most affordable rates in the world, which the rates are really incredible for what they do. Your staff works on your terms, full-time, hourly, however you want to do it, and just a bunch of other just good benefits of using the site. They have a video here where you can see exactly how it works, but I won't go through all of that. And of course, if you're already signed up, you can post a job. And a little bit further down on the page, it says, why look to the Philippines? And it gives you a few more reasons on why you should get virtual assistants from the Philippines. But one of the biggest reasons is because a good majority of them are very proficient in English. The two that I hired, I mean, they're very good with their English. They're good on the phone. So that's why they've been around for so long, and they've been making my business money and just helping me to really expand. Now it says here that they remove the middleman, and this is the biggest difference between online jobs and Upwork.com. With Upwork.com, the workers on there deal directly with Upwork, and everything is paid through Upwork. And Upwork takes a percentage of the earnings that the virtual assistants make. But here with online jobs, you work directly with the virtual assistant, so the pay goes directly to them. And from what I understand, this is one of the biggest reasons why virtual assistants prefer to work through sites like online jobs instead of Upwork.com. All right, so there are a couple of different ways that you can hire on online jobs. One, you can go directly and view the resumes and try to hire a virtual assistant directly, or you can post a job. But we'll look at a couple of the resumes. And just because I deal with real estate, we'll look at some of the real estate VA resumes. So you can scroll down and you'll just see that you have a ton of people who are looking for jobs in real estate. And just like any other job, I mean, of course, you would have to vet them and interview them before giving them a job. But you see here 10 years CSR experience in appointment setting, lead generation, and cold calling, all great skills. And this worker is asking for $4.24 an hour. See, $4.85 to $5.45 an hour, still pretty good rates. But again, a lot of these rates are negotiable, $1.82 to $2.42 an hour. And he does search engine optimization, graphic design, multimedia editing, and just general VA duties, but just a bunch of people to choose from. And I found that on Upwork, you don't have nearly the selection that you have on online jobs. And this is something else that I like about online jobs. They give you sort of a guide of what you should be paying your virtual assistant for different types of jobs. So you can see here that for programmers, they generally make between $550 to $1,300 a month. Designers, $400 to $1,100 a month. And let's see, SEO specialists, social media experts, $300 to $600 a month. And just for a general virtual assistants, anywhere from $350 to $800 a month for the more experienced ones. And near the bottom of the home page, they just like to highlight some of the virtual assistants. And another thing that I like about online jobs, the workers have to rate themselves on different skills. So the good thing about this is they can't rate themselves a 5 across the board. So these are just showing what they believe to be their top skills are. All right, so again, when you are on this site, you can contact the workers directly, or the workers can contact you directly. And I'm on the messages tab now, so anybody who is looking for a job, they messaged me, and I've done some replies back to people looking for a cold caller, real estate agent, assistant, and just see telemarketing position. So just a couple of different jobs that I was looking for. I've hired a few from this site, but I have 2 now that have been with me for a while. So let's go over to the How It Works tab. So how it works, and really the site isn't hard to figure out at all. If you guys want to watch the video, you can follow the link and watch the video. I won't play it on this video, but just a general breakdown of how it works. Post a job or search resumes if you want to. Find the perfect staff member. You'll have to interview them, communicate with them. Find the right person, offer them a job, and you're good to go. And once you have hired somebody, you can use what they call time proof. And I'll go to time proof in a second to show you how you can manage the anybody that you hire from the site. All right, guys, we'll take a quick look at time proof. And time proof is a free tool that you can use to manage the people that you hire from online jobs. And it shows up as a calendar, and for each day it calculates the number of hours or minutes or whatever that the employees work, and at the end of the week it calculates the entire time for you. And another good tool, for any given day, you can click on one of the days. We'll just click here, and periodically it'll take screenshots of everything that the employee was doing on that day. Well, let's check out the frequently asked questions site, or the frequently asked questions page. And here, any just questions that are pretty common when hiring a virtual assistant, you can find out here, or about the site, what taxes are involved, how do you differ from Upwork, which we kind of discussed that before in the video, how do you pay the workers, and just a bunch of other questions that if you need answers to, then come to the site and just kind of scroll down these. And this video isn't really for anybody who's looking for a virtual assistant job, so we'll skip the job seeker tab and skip to education. So another thing that you get with the site is just a bunch of different training, how to grow your business with virtual assistants, outsourcing instructions, don't get stuck, change your business, change your life, see a risk-free quick start guide, and just a bunch of other sources that you can check out. So if you aren't really sure if you want to hire a virtual assistant yet, I mean, it's a good tool that you might just want to go through and read through the articles and just kind of get that different perspective and learn some new knowledge on doing it, because it is a skill. Hiring a virtual assistant, just like hiring anybody else, it's something that you have to learn how to do. Well, let's check out what happens when you want to post a job. So we'll go ahead and click on the Post a Job tab. And it is pretty straightforward. You'll have your job title here, a job description, and I always recommend to be very detailed in what it is that you want, although there is a guide on that too, on how you'll want to do your job descriptions and everything else on the site. The wage and salary that you will pay, if it is negotiable and you want to negotiate that, then you can type negotiable here. Type of employment, full-time, part-time, freelance, just depends on what you're looking for. The required ID proof. Now for this, I always select 70 or above, and it tells you what it is over here. For a worker to apply, their ID proof score will need to be higher than the number you select. The higher number you select, the fewer applicants you'll get, but generally they'll be higher quality. And the ID proof pretty much just says that the worker who you are hiring really is who they say that they are. So they go through different things like checking licenses and whatever other processes that they go to do the background work on the workers. And then here you'll just want to select what different skills that you'll want to select for the person that you're hiring. And that just goes through a bunch of different categories that you can select. But I also want to show you guys some of the success stories. And these are just from different people who have already hired virtual assistants from the site. So I won't read through all of them. And these are just from some different employers. But these employers give their stories about how hiring virtual assistants has freed up their time, helped to scale their business, make them profits, and just a bunch of different stories. And before I end the video, we'll check out the blog. So how Filipino VAs help Chris Chris's Business Grow, and just some other different blog posts that you guys might want to read before jumping and hiring a virtual assistant. 2018 virtual assistant salaries in the Philippines. And some of these I haven't read through, so I have to read through a couple of these myself, but I have been through quite a bit of the education so far. All right, but that's it, guys. I'll go ahead and end the video right here. Again, this is the only site that I've used to hire virtual assistants for long-term positions, and I've been using the site for about a year now. I've hired maybe 4 or 5 virtual assistants through this site, but moving forward as I scale my business, this will be the one that I use. The 2 that I have now, I mean, they do everything for me. And even when you're thinking about, well, you know, when should I hire a virtual assistant? I would go ahead and hire one now. Like I said, they're affordable, and there are just different things that I don't like to do as far as making calls, doing a bunch of cold calling, accepting calls all throughout the day when I could be doing other things to generate profit, which I let my virtual assistants do. So in that aspect, they've saved me just a ton of time. I've been able to go on vacation with my family and not have to worry about the business, because as far as calls and everything, they take care of all that for me. So guys, if you want to check out the site, please use the link in the description. That is my affiliate link. So you guys will be helping me out if you decide to go through with the site and hire a virtual assistant. Go ahead and use that link. And also check out some of the other books that I suggest that you guys read as far as dealing with real estate and virtual assistants. The 4-Hour Workweek is a great book. And I want to say that that's the first time that I actually learned about using virtual assistants to scale a business and free up your time. So great book by Tim Ferriss. You guys check it out. I've got a couple of small deals now going on that I will be doing some videos on to share with you guys, but definitely looking for some more deals, looking for some bigger deals to share with my subscribers. So if you like the videos, if you want to see more, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.